Oh, you guys can only imagine how tired I am, and my mind is just in a whirlwind. There is so much to do. I do have videos that I've been making since June. That's when we started the process of investigating the stem cell transplant. And I have those made, and so I'm going to be releasing them one at a time. But just know that they go back from June on up until the present. Chicago, it was cold. Cold, cold, cold. Totally different experience than Oklahoma City. I've been to all the large cities that I can think of. I haven't been to New York City, but I've been to Miami, Houston, Dallas, LA, San Diego, San Francisco, Seattle, Denver. Those are probably Washington, D.C., and I've never really quite experienced anything like Chicago. And to think that it's going to be my home for 3 months, it can be overwhelming and it can be exciting. The hard part is going to be being away from my family and my friends. I'll go over later, like the rules and regulations and all that kind of stuff that goes along with the stem cell transplant. And I'll be putting together a video of this past week of, I don't think I got a little bit. I probably wished I could have got more, but I mean, I didn't get any rest. It was constant going from one specialist to another, and constant lab tests and CAT scans and all that kind of stuff. And it wore me out. We were right there. Our hotel was just right where the Magnificent Mile is. And I mean, it's just store after store after store. And which it was a good time of the year because it's Christmas. So it was all decorated and all the stores were staying open later. And I didn't have it in me to do what I wanted to do. I made it into 2 stores, and that was it. And the rest was, I had to get back to the room and just rest. I think out of the whole week we ate out of our room once, maybe twice, and the rest was call in, take out, room service, and that's just what it was. So now I'm in the process of, I met the requirements, and they're working on our insurance, and I just got to sit back and let it happen. Dwayne feels that it's going to happen fairly quickly, that the insurance it'll be an easy approval, and once insurance says yes, I'll be in Chicago within 2 weeks to do the transplant. So like I said, I get excited and then I wonder what I got myself into. I just know, I want my quality of life. I want to enjoy my life. And being homebound isn't getting me there. And the Cytoxin infusions and the Rituxan, they're maintaining me with a slight decrease. I'm not getting better, but it's just slowly going downhill. And I can't let it keep on going that direction. But one good thing did happen this week. What do you guys notice? give you 3 seconds. There is something different. I don't think I've mentioned it. I might have. And if you watched and you know, then you might know. No more oxygen. My oxygen is off of me. And they were afraid that was going to be the one holdback. There is some damage to my upper lobes. And she said maybe some stuff down in the bottom. But she was recommending me for the transplant. It's weird being without oxygen. Sometimes I need to catch a breath. And I have a funny feeling in my nose and at the back of my throat. It just kind of feels hollow. It's used to having air push through, and so that's kind of weird. At times I say, I want oxygen, but I'm going to push through and just get used to it. I've been on oxygen for 16 months, so my lips aren't blue. I told Dwayne, I said, if I start turning blue, let me know. So they told us to hang on to all of our equipment, for a month or so, in case I do need it. But so far, my saturations are staying up. It's just a weird, kind of uncomfortable, kind of like I'm not used to it, and it'll just take some time. So, I'll be putting out videos from the past, from June on, that I've been making, and I'm going to edit all my clips together for this past week, and then I'm making future videos of what all this is going to entail, and how we're going to handle it. My main concern is being apart from my family and the financial burden it's going to be. And we're definitely going to have to raise funds. So Dr. Burt's office, they gave us a list of places to call, and one is the National Transplant. It's ntaf.org, and they help with fundraising. So, if anybody wants to help me raise funds, let me know. Seriously. Because they won't allow me to do it, and they won't allow Dwayne because he's my main caregiver. And so we have to have others that will step up and take charge of the process. So I'm gonna leave this video as it is and I'm getting tired. I need to go lay down and rest. And I will make all those other videos and get them out there for you, because this is exciting. It's exciting. I'll see you in the next video.